Assalamualaikum and very good morning to all my friends and especially to our madam is Madam Dr. Farida Abu Bakar. Today I would like to present about my topic is Thermal-Gravimetric Analysis. Commonly we call this TGA. Okay, my name is Mas AZEERA binti GHAZALI. My meeting number is DN160224. Okay, next is our diagram. The diagram of typical TGA system. In this figure, we show the heater. This one is the heater, and then we have sample. Sample is this one, the small this. And then we have measuring system. Measuring system is in this part. Okay, next slide is I want to present about my part is introduction. The Thermal-Gravimetric Analysis (TGA) is a process of thermal analysis in which change in physical and chemical. The properties of material are measured as a function of increasing temperature with constant heating rate or as a function of time with constant temperature and a constant mass loss. Okay, lastly is the thermal-gravimetric analysis is usually used to finding selected part of material. That's all for my part. Thank you.
AZIZ. I'm from Thermal-Gravimetric Analysis. Today I would like to talk about feature. Okay. Firstly, as you can see, this is diagram of thermobalance. Thermobalance consists electronic microbalance, a furnace, temperature programmer, and a recorder. Microbalance is the most important device or instrument of thermobalance. The function of microbalance is to record the change in the mass of sample or substance. And then it's recorder balance. Recorder balance, there are two types of recorder balance. First is deflection type instrument, and secondly is null type instrument. Okay, for deflection balance, there are few types of balance. Okay, for example, beam type, helical type, cantilever beam, and lastly torsion wire. Okay, for null type instrument, it consists sensor that will detect the deviation from null point by means of a restoring star. And then sample holder, this called crucible, will be placed with sample that have to be studied. The sample holder will be attached to the weighing arm of microbalance. And lastly, the furnace, it must be designed so that it will be produce a linear heating range, and internal atmosphere of furnace can be affected by temperature range.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Syahmi and I will present about operation principle of TGA. As you can see, this is the diagram of the TGA. It is fully controlled by the computer, and the temperature we can set it by the computer. The weight of the sample is being recorded by the computer. Okay, it always involves in change in temperature, change of mass, and material properties. TGA are used for observe the loss of mass, physical change by chemical reaction, which is combustion. Okay, first, the weight is being taken and recorded by fully organized computer system. The temperature are also being controlled by the computer. Then the sample undergoes the chemical reaction, which is combustion, which is sample will be placed at near heater. Then finally, the result of the weight of the sample is recorded by plotting a graph against temperature or time respectively. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is KURNIA binti ZAHRULLAIL. Metric number DN106205. Okay, now today I would like to tell about the function of thermal-gravimetric analysis. Thermal-gravimetric analysis is the device that measures change rate during heating or cooling. As we know, the principle of TGA is to measure the amount of the rates of rate change of materials with respect to temperature or time in controlled environments. Okay, TGA contains three major parts of furnace, which is microgram balance, an autosampler, and the thermocouple. Okay, based on the three major parts, each instrument has their own function. For instrument use of thermogravity is thermobalance, and the data that on record in terms of curve is known as thermogram. The auto sample support to load the sample on the microbalance. There is a function of TGA and.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is SHAFIQAH binti HASAN, and today I would like to present a sample test for thermal-gravimetric analysis. Thermal-gravimetric analysis is a well-proven thermal analysis method. Thermal-gravimetric analysis used in the research and development of various substance and engineering material in solid and liquid. There are 5 types of sample tests in the thermal-gravimetric analysis method. There are polyamide, NR or SBR, rubber with inorganic filler, coal and magnesium stearate. We move to the polyamide. Polyamide is a thermoplastic polymer that used for a wide variety of technical parts. The stiffness PA66 can be increased with suitable fillers such as a glass fiber. Thermal-gravimetric analysis is not only can the composition of the polymer can be determined but the precise glass fiber content as well. Next is NR or SBR, rubber with inorganic filler. The thermal-gravimetric analysis on rubber is standard analytical method for determination of plasticizer content and rubber component. And a standard tire formulation, trucks and cars is incorporate as basic polymer a physical blend of natural rubber as known as NR with a styrene or butadiene elastomer SBR in adequate proportion for a specific application. The third is magnesium stearate. Magnesium stearate is usually used excipient for pharmaceutical formulation. Is a mix of several fatty and salts. Magnesium stearate used in the pharmaceutical manufacturing industry as a powder lubricant. And the last is coal. Coal pyrolysis is a complex process involving a large number of chemical reactions. When heating mainly volatiles, which is gas and tars, is very heterogeneous material composed for both organic and inorganic material. Overall, as the rank of coal increase, the quality and value of the coal also increase. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. My name is FAKHRI by HAMID. I want to present about example of data analysis TGA. First point, polyamide is a thermoplastic user the virus technique part. Polyamide 66 strength can be increased with suitable filler such as glass fiber. TGA can only determine the composition of polymer, but it can also specify the exact content of fiberglass. Natural fiber NR, styrene butadiene rubber with inorganic filler. The TGA analysis of latex is a method for determining the content of plasticizer and rubber component. Example show the natural rubber NR and or SBR, which exhibit plasticizer content of 12.4%. Two-step composition of rubber which can be separated appropriately. Strength ethylene butane SEBS properly. PP the thermoplastic elastomer class compolymer of polymer mixture with both the thermoplastic and electrometric properties. They can be used very easily the manufacturing process by injection molding. The reducing vapor pressure of plasticizer two mesh loss that were clearly separated. Magnesium straight. Magnesium straight show 3-step loss 0.5%, 1.1% and 2.1% in the temperature range up to 180 Celsius. TGA related experiment in the FTIR, it is impossible to identify all the volatile components such as water. Coal is pyrolysis is a complex process involving a large number of chemical reaction. The first mass loss below 210 Celsius can be most probably related the release of mixture will be other step and mainly related to organic volatile. Mica, the TGA analysis on Mica showing mass loss step at lower temperature for the dehydration and dehydrogenation of the material. In addition, a character of mass step can be insolvent at 1093 Celsius. That's all from me.
Conclusion of the TGA. Firstly, the TGA is the technique which is the weight is increased or decreased when the material is being heated, and during the experiment, mass of sample will be monitored, and then result of the experiment will be recorded and plotted by a graph. It will be plotted as change of weight and temperature or time. Type of size of material must be chosen wisely because it will be effect to the experiment. That's all from me. Thank you.